Hello everyone, Pandaman, we're back with another video, and we're on the Land of Sands map. We just got finished filming Beep Beep, and we're back with another Motor Monday. It's not Monday though, it's actually Wednesday, so well. But we have a pretty cool car to show everybody. One that's definitely only been in one video. That will be the 1966 Bluebuck, based off of the 1966 Ford Zephyr. This is going to have a 223 cubic inch engine in place of a 153 cubic inch. I believe it's going to be an i6 actually, not an i4. Although the Ford Zephyr did come in an i4. This is just the 6. So it's not too special. It's got I believe it has the one barrel carburetor. It has So it's not too powerful. It has, I believe it has. I blanked for a second, so I looked at the car, but this is one of the more unique cars actually, because I just retuned. So this is the only car I think that I've done that has a race OHV. So that's overhead valve setup. So this has a little bit, I think it has a little bit less torque and a little bit more horsepower. I could be wrong though. And I also have the billet short block in it, or just the billet block in it. It detunes it quite a bit. It's definitely been a very big help. So not too bad of a car. I don't think it's gonna be doing that good though on the performance track. It's probably gonna be, actually I think it's gonna be second to last. I don't know. It's pretty actually I think it's gonna be almost equal. I would say at least with the Plymouth Alien. Alright, so let's fire it up real quick. So it's a relatively powerful car. It has well, no, it's a pretty weak car, but not too bad for for the area that it would have served. So so it has 172 feet of torque, 105 horsepower. So it's of course this was in a time where most of the cars were, 100, 105, 110 horsepower, maybe even below that. I don't think any family car or well and true British car besides the sports cars or the higher end models were going to be above 150 horsepower. That's my estimation, at least. If anyone wants to correct me, then go right ahead. But anyway, so like I said, not too bad for what it did, but of course compared to American cars, it's not too good. American cars at the time, at least. But yeah, so this is a pretty cool map. I just want to tangent a little bit. I think this is the official release on the repository. So this is I think it's an alpha now. I could be wrong though. I remember when I used to have or when I used to have to like download the mod and then put it in the folder manually, but now it's on the repository, so that's good. We're at the Cat Memorial, and over here, I was kind of wondering what the Memorial was. There we go, and I found this right here. So this is the author's cat that passed away at the age of 11. So that's unfortunate. This was 4 years ago. It looks like he passed. But author, if you're watching this video, sorry to hear about your cat. He seemed like a pretty good cat right here. He's got, sleepy type of cat and playful, that type of stuff. So I think just by looking at that, that's a good cat right there. So like I said, sorry to hear about that, and hope you're doing all right. And great job with the map as well. But anyway, It's interesting actually. I was gonna do this car 3 days ago, but it is based off a British car, and his cat was a British short-haired cat, so that's a nice little coincidence there. But anyway, let's get back to the car. So let's just go into here. Alrighty. I don't have too much. Yeah, there we go. I don't have too much about the history of this car. It's I think it's geared 354 gearing, I want to say. Let me just double check, because I know it was either a 411 or a 354. I'm pretty sure it was a 3 or a 411. Oh no, I stand corrected. 354. 411 I think was on. Actually, you know what it was? 411 gears were on the overdrive model of this car. But yeah, this is not a very, not a fast car, but I think it beats the I think it beats the 47 by a long shot though. I don't think any car is gonna really. I think every car is gonna beat the 47. I don't really picture that thing having that much of a comeback. Actually, you know what? Maybe if we have one of the older Model A's, like, actually, yeah, the 47 can beat one of the Model A's, but even then, that's a car that's, like 17 years older than the one I have in mind. But yeah, so this car does not have the center console. It has the black interior. So it's relatively stock, and it doesn't have the, I'm sure everyone's noticed by now, but it doesn't have any paint job on it. It's just a fully black car with the siren on it. So ordinarily there would be, from what I understand, ordinarily there would be a bell on the front, and then there would be the siren on front. So that's at least from what I understand about my, limited knowledge of British cars or British police cars in the 60s. I do like the look though. It's very utilitarian, it kind of reminds you of like just like a government car, because that's kind of, what a government car would look like. It's not like some big flashy vehicle. It's just a fully blacked out vehicle. So I don't know what they were looking with that, but these things also came in white configurations, so I think it just depended on the department, or shall I say force, that was there. So, or police service, I think they call it nowadays. But yeah. So yeah, in the Ford Zephyr, I think it was introduced in 1960. I want to say. I think it was a sister car, or whatever you want to call it, to the Ford Zodiac, which I think is a uptuned, or like a upstaged version of the Zephyr. So yeah, so the Zephyr is kind of like, well, the Zephyr and the Zodiac is like Ford and Mercury, when Mercury was still around. Yeah, this thing was very, it wasn't very fast. The top speed's only around, I think it's 94 miles an hour, but the gearing made it go, I think, 100 miles an hour-ish. Yeah, we're at 89 right now. We're not going too much farther. We're gonna crash it. Not even the downshift could save us. The money shift, we were in third. Went down to first. Probably could have paid a little bit more attention to detail in the car itself, but I think this is relatively accurate to a Ford Zephyr. Minus the fact that it's really a Dodge 880, but yeah. It has these hubcaps as well. I don't know too much about them, or if they were standard issue or what, but from the looks of it, they were relatively standard issue, since all the pictures I've seen have these. So I don't even know who made these hubcaps. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know. Like I said, if anyone wants to comment down, or leave a comment down in the comments if anyone has more knowledge of the British police cars of the time, other than this was the stereotypical car. So other than that fact, that I would love to know a lot more about these cars, because I am looking to do a lot more with these cars. It's just more, I can't really find any good songs to go along with like a 60s or 50s British car chase. Alright, so we're at 90 miles an hour, I think. Yep, 91. So ordinarily this would be the fastest it could go, but I think if we go downhill it'll go around 106 or 103. That's what it's geared to go. I think this is also one of the higher geared cars that we have. I don't know what the Valiant had off the top of my head, so yeah, 354. I think the Hot Rod Lincoln had 411 gears, but this was a 354 gear ratio, so, and that will be our final drive. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the axle. Oh boy. I think by the looks of it, we're not in the right area. Yeah, but, what is this? Hang on. It also has, just for the transmission, it's a 3-speed automatic. This thing is very heavy and it doesn't have too much power to it. Like I said, 105 horsepower, 172 pounds of torque. Not a very fast car. Probably wouldn't make it in America as a police car. Actually, maybe it would, because there were i6 police cars. I just don't know of any departments that actually use the i6. That's probably one of the reasons why Ford got rid of that option as the main police car. As main police car manufacturer, rather. And let's see if we can do a drift on this thing. Oh no! Alrighty. So this is relative. Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna pull it out real quick. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Nothing happened. Anyway, the 0 to 60, I want to say, is around 13 seconds-ish, so it's not very fast accelerating either. I want to say this is probably going to be one of the smaller, or, not smaller, the worst performing cars on the performance track when I get it on there. The Japanese police car wasn't too bad. That's because it had a V8 on it that was way too powerful for the car. But, let's see if we can get into a chase with this thing. I do need to put a better siren on it, because this is just a whale. The actual British siren was a two-tone... Oh my goodness gracious. The actual siren, I believe, was a high-low, so... Was it ambulance? This? No. Shut up, shut up, shut up. That's a mod. Is this it? Nope. Yeah, we just had that. Let's just, take a peek through our sirens. I do have a lot of siren mods that I probably don't really need anymore. I'll probably get rid of them one of these days. The fat scanner. I swear. There was was it this one? No, I remember that siren though. I think that was the Mice Up a Car siren, I want to say. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe this is it. Let's see. Nope. Here it is. This is it. verify this real quick. So yeah, this is also whoa, what was that? Yeah, so 154 cubic inch I6. Originally for Police on My Back, this was the only vehicle that really showed up there, but for Police on My Back, I think it was, I want to say it was the 198 cubic inch V6. So in theory, I could probably put that back in, but it's just like the arrangement of the cylinders probably wouldn't be the best. And I don't even think it's funny though actually after the Ford Zephyr i6, well, after the Ford Zephyr engine, which came in 4 and 6 cylinders, well, inline 6, the next car I think was the SX V6. So it's kind of funny because like the only car or the only engine that's really would make that much of a much sense being in the car size wise is the engine that superseded this. This car is, oh no! See, this is one of the bad things about this map. If you don't look at where you're going, you're gonna get sucked in. Alright, I'm sure we can have a good chase here. There actually is another British police car. I wish I found this sooner, but it is it's this thing right here. It's not the most accurate in the world, but it does look like a panda car, so yeah, well. When did I get these mods? I don't remember. Alrighty, so we are back. And we have this Roadster. Top speed I think is 91, so I'm sure this will be a good chase. I do like the siren though. It's a lot more chill than usually. I think this is the same siren that we have on the Finnish police car as well, or the Swedish. So we'll see how good it holds up in a pursuit against a car of this type. Definitely wouldn't hold up against an American car, or well, rather an up-tuned American car, or well, a mid-end to high-end American car, but this is a lower end. I think that's just a Roadster that usually just used for cruising. Not supposed to be a very fast car. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man! Oh man, I love first gear. Let me tell you. No, you get back over here, Mr. Roadster. Alrighty. Alright, so 0 to 60... 15.67 seconds. So, I wouldn't say... That's on par, I want to say, with probably a early 50s police car, or early 50s car, maybe even a late 40s. So I know some of them were like 18 seconds, 19 seconds. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so clearly, we need to get into a more straight atmosphere. How about we just put it right here? This is a very narrow street, I will say. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see if this is any better. Okay, so 50, 60. Almost, come on. Alright, 15.51 seconds. Ah. Okay, so we need somewhere that's less enclosed, which it will be out here. To get a decent chase. I just want to pull in front of the car. That's how we're going to stop it. I don't really know what British police had for tactics. I know they have, modern day, they have their T-Pack. I think that came around in the 2010s or the 2000s. Similar to what the US had at one point, rolling roadblocks, I think it was called. Just not very, employed all that much anymore. I want to say Britain probably had something similar to that, or maybe they would just ran them off the road. I wouldn't know. Yeah, we'll try to pull in front of them first. We can't really do a T-Pack. You need like 4 cars for that. Wow. Wow, we're going the exact same speed as this guy. Yeah, we're going the exact same speed. Actually, no, we're pulling in front. We're pulling up a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Whoop. So this is the 1960s British idea of police chase. 90 miles an hour, if that, you know, you're on a highway. Not good. Alright. We're gaining ground a little bit. Oh no. 89, okay. So we're going 2 miles an hour faster than him. Almost there. I've noticed with this map that all vehicles pull. I think it's because this is uneven road. Not in the sense that it's like rough or like gritty or anything like that. It's just like tilts it just a little bit. What was that? Oh man. What happened? Oh, the drive shaft. Of course it was broken. And the rugged Model A makes it over. Okay, so let's just real quickly, we'll pretend that never happened. We'll put this up to 54. See? Look at that. Now 0 to 60 is non-existent. Very good, very good. See, it's overheating. Okay. I think this is the only way we're gonna catch this, because... Alright, let's get on the siren. There's a little crackly sound at the end. Alrighty. We just gotta send it through the curves. I would say send it through the curves, like I just said, but we don't really have that many curves to take. Okay, so he's at 88. He's overheating. So this is what happened in America. You know, like the cop car wouldn't go that much faster than the civilian car or the getaway car, and it would just overheat. The getaway car would overheat. Can we hit 100 is the question. I don't think we will. Actually, maybe down. We'll try that a little bit later. Okay, so we're going 2 miles faster than he is. We look to be closing in just a little bit. Oh no! Hang on. Ugh, saved it. Come on, I6, keep going. We're using almost all of 100 or 105 horses of this thing. And I think the real one, actually I think the real one had like a little bit more torque, I would say. But I think it's on par with the horsepower. This thing has 78 horsepower and 148 pounds of torque. I don't think it weighs as much though. This thing's like 2 pounds, 2 tons rather. Alright. 92. Whoa! Not again. Alright, we keep falling off, so... Okay, maybe during the straightaway we'll get him, because that is a bridge coming up. We should do another, you know, maybe if I do a live stream, we can do I can do like a road trip in this game. It'll suck, don't get me wrong, but actually like a road trip with AJ if he ever gets the game, that'd be cool. Kinda cool. Alright, so we've hit 91. New record. Can we get 92? Yes, we can get 92. Okay, so this is probably going to be... Okay, yeah, this is probably barely going to beat the 47. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Oh, he didn't lose it. But we're going 90 still. Come on, keep going. We're giving it to him. We're giving it to him. We're getting steamy. Our engine's doing a lot better than his, though. Ooh, actually, this might be it. This might be it. At this point, I'm not even gonna wait to try to get in front of him. I'm just gonna get him off the road. Come on, come on, come on, come on! How fast is he going? 89, bro. Come on. A little bit faster, please. Okay. Let's just real quickly. Oh, he's gone. He is gone. He is a goner. He is... Yeah, he's out. Oh, we're out. Gout. We're out, too. Let's just... Oh! Ooh. You are under arrest. The damage to his car. A little bit. You know, I realized this thing isn't right-hand drive. Did we have right-hand drive in this thing? I didn't think so. That's one of the things that's off. That's like the major difference. Besides the... Alright, so... You can hear the i6 being very cranky. Alright, let's see... Let's test out the top speed of this thing. I'm pretty sure there's a testing track around here somewhere. Here we are, vehicle testing site. Alrighty. I do not want to go uphill. I do not want to go uphill. Alright, but let's see it. So we know this thing's 0 to 60. We're gonna keep this in first gear, or low. See how good we can be downhill. 42. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, we have 90. I think we're going downhill. Okay. Okay, 93. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. That will be 100. 101. I think it stops at 100. Actually, no, I think it's 107. Maybe 108. Does it keep going? Okay, 108 is our top speed. That's terrible. But anyway. I think the top speed of... Actually, no, I think the top speed of the 47 was a little bit slower. Can we get this thing to go any faster? That's my question. Maybe? Hang on, let's see here. Let's just automatically boost this thing to like 50. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so we're at 60, 70, 80, or no, 70, 80. I don't think we can push it much past, because that's just beyond the engine. I think we might be able to blow it though. That might not be good for it though. 108, 109, do we have it? Do we have it? Survey says absolutely not. Okay. So 108 in Britain during the 1960s, probably, I would say it probably was flying. 108 here, you're still going pretty fast, but you know, it's not really that much of a flex, you know. You're going 100 miles an hour, cool, you know. You know, just for sillies, I wanna compare something real quick. Then this will probably be our last little part. What is this? Is that like a race track or something? Oh, it's a go-kart track. I've seen this. I think that was in one of the videos, I would say. Sandia Racing. Very high difficulty. Yeah, who cares? No, that's not it. Here we are. Let's try to race this thing. Then we'll get it on the actual performance track probably a little bit later this week. I'm curious how good it is with this track. If we can get it up to second, if we can get it to second, I'm pretty sure we can just dump the throttle on the turns and we can get a good drift in. So let's see if we get a good drift in. That will be that was a pretty good drift though. That was a pretty good drift. Not too bad for what it was. Alright, let's see if we can get a good drift again around this corner. I don't think we can build speed. I do not think so. We can always try, though. I dumped it a little bit too soon. Just out of curiosity. Didn't I just spawn this, or am I schizophrenic? No, I spawned it earlier. Never mind. I spawned it earlier off camera because I was racing the Satsuma. This thing... the Polara, or well, the 69 Moonhawk won. Not in the top speed department, but in the... oh boy. But in the acceleration department. See, that's not a bad drift. I just kind of lost it at the end, so let's try this one more time. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Anyway, back here. Boom. Wow. Well, not really too much else. Well, I guess we'll just put it here and drive around a little more. But, yeah, this is, I can see this car definitely being good for, like, definitely being good for like the city, the city. But even then, it's maybe not every British city, unfortunately, because this thing is very, very large. I think the real life one was around a similar size. But I can see this being like a city British police car, like a British city police car. Definitely, definitely pretty good. I can see this thing definitely supporting the other cars there, like the Panda cars and all that when it was needed. It does have all right pickup for the city. Like I don't think the 0 to 40 is that bad. Yeah, the 0 to 40 isn't that bad. So you know that's usually what you're going to be seeing in the city. But yeah. But anyway, so this was the 1966 Bruckle, or not Bruckle, we just had a Bruckle. The Gavril Bluebuck, based off of the 1966 Ford Zephyr. This car has a 223 cubic inch i6, and the Ford Zephyr has a 153 inch i6. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see everybody probably in another music video, or I think we have another gameplay video planned. So until then, bye for now.